Hey guys, Aaron here, back bringing you another video. I got a bag of goodies from Apple, and in my hand I have two phones. I have the iPhone XS Max, which is camouflaged, which I'm starting to worry that it's so camouflaged that I'm not going to be able to find it. This is just here for comparison, and this is the iPhone XR, or also called the XR by some people. It's an amazing phone. The big difference is the camera. It doesn't have dual cameras like my iPhone XS Max. There and there. So that's the big difference that we're looking at. And the screen. The screen is considerably lesser of a quality, if that's the best way to put it. I don't know. I look at it and I think it looks phenomenal, but I haven't had a chance to fully integrate and use it into my life, which I want to do today. But this phone is so gorgeous and so beautiful that I don't want to take it out of the house without protection. And that's where this comes in. What you need to know is at the moment, there seems to be limited options for cases for the XR. I reached out to Urban Armor Gear, which you know I love, and they said they're not going to be making a case for the XR. Maybe they're going to change their mind down the road, but that sent me to the Apple store looking for what options they had available immediately because I want to start using this as my main phone. Can't do it without protection. Got some goodies to try out. I don't think I'm going to keep all of them, but I wanted to check them out as an option. And Apple will hopefully return them as long as they don't see this video. They're like, they revoke my returning privileges. Belkin screen protector. Bought this, gonna put it on myself. This is the Statement series by Otterbox. So this one is, it's here to make a statement, guys. It's here to make a statement. So it's a giant box. This is the View series, and this is like a smoky View series. So here are all three for you. We've got the Statement, the View, and the View, different colors in each, and the iPhone XR. Now notice, something important that I find it interesting, right? These case manufacturers, they get the specs for the phones, but they don't always know what it's going to be called. And you can typically figure that out because they don't put the name or the model of the iPhone on the box. It says, designed for iPhone, protected by Otterbox. You also need to know, I don't know nothing about Otterbox cases other than I find them bulky and clunky, and I don't like them. The only reason we're here today with Otterboxes is because it was my only option. However, you might be a giant fan and you're just in the Otterbox environment, everything, and that's cool, that's fine. I might be after this too, we never know. So let's go ahead and start looking at what I would like to think my least favorite of the three. The View series, that's kind of smoky. So let's just open this up, slide that back in because it's probably getting returned. Throwing this case, when I put a case in, I always try to remind myself to go camera first. Oof, this thing is gonna tough to get off, huh? Oh my gosh, guys. There are instructions on how to put this thing on, or you just kind of gotta push till you smack it in place. All right, so this is it. This is what my concern was. My concern was my beautiful blue wasn't going to show through this. But I'll be honest with you, my beautiful blue does show through. I like how it looks, and if I had to guess, we're gonna open this up now. All this in here, all this texture, it's raised. So what it does is it creates some shock absorption, and it also creates some air pockets between your phone and the actual case. So it's not always hitting on the phone. So there's a little play there. So I think that's good. In the corners, they're pretty deep and they're pretty strong. Now, this case, from what I can see, it does have raised edges. Probably not as good as my Urban Armor Gear, and I'm gonna try to not always be referencing that in here, but that's my favorite case and that's what I do recommend because that's what I use. But I think this might actually be a viable option. Let's see how hard it is to get this out of the case, because it was definitely hard to get it in. Okay, so that's not terribly, that was actually easy peasy, let's be real. That was actually really easy. So let's go ahead. Let's see what the clear looks like. Oof, these are hard to get in. All right. Oh wow, so that's what that looks like. That looks pretty good. I actually prefer this because it shows more of the color of the phone than anything. This actually looks phenomenal. The buttons are actually easy to press. Wow. For such a taut case, I'm actually really surprised at how easy these buttons are to press. Now, one thing I do notice is there's a significant amount of space between the phone and the edges. So you can actually look in and see where the phone starts and where the case begins, which provides some additional protection for you in the drops, which I'm actually digging this. I think, gosh, I hate to say it, but I think Otterbox is winning me over today. I think I'm really surprised at how well these are and how they're not adding the typical extreme amount of clunkiness that I felt like my Otterboxes in the past did. Go in your home. Go in your home. Oof, that was tough getting that one on. So the statement is my least favorite. I don't like the gray. I think it looks out of place. I think that this material could have been something a little bit more neutral, but then again, if they are going to use material, then it needs to be something that's not going to pick up and show dirt really well. So of all the cases, this is definitely my least favorite. Here we've got 3 Otterbox cases, which I'm completely new to the whole Otterbox environment. This is the statement, which is my least favorite, but it seems like it does provide a good amount of protection. This is the View, which is my favorite of them all. It has some little air pockets and space in there and still showcases your beautiful colors of your XR phones or your 10Rs. And here is the smoky or gray version of the View, which is probably my second favorite. I was really surprised at how well the phone actually looked in there. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and put the XR in this case, and this is gonna be the one I'm gonna keep. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this Belkin screen protector on it, and we're gonna take this out into the world and we're gonna use it, and we're actually gonna start to see what it's like to live in the day of the iPhone XR in my pocket. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here, and while you're at it, hit the notification bell if you already haven't hit those 2 buttons, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, and give me a thumbs down if you didn't like the video. But if you didn't like the video, tell me why. For the love of tech is always doing a giveaway. In the description below, there's a link. Click on it, have some fun, watch some videos, enter, rack up your entries, and go in your closet, go behind your bed, go in that drawer you never go in, that because it's so scary. You never want to go in that drawer because you don't know what's going to come out of it. And pull out those old electronics, dust them up, shine them up, give them to someone that doesn't have them. Put a smile on someone's face, because a happy electronic is an electronic that somebody's using. For the love of tech, namaste.